Okay, this is like the last one that I did, the evaluate a piecewise function, but now, oops, wrong button there. Now this column is what you're going to draw on the graph dependent on these conditions. So this says if x is less than or equal to -4, I should draw that line. Well, what might be nice to do is plug in -4. Okay, so if I do 0.5 times -4, oops, 0.5 times -4, you'll see I get -2 plus that 4. And so what that says is when x is -4, the y value is, my brother's calling me now. The y value is, I'm trying to turn my phone off. The y value is 2. Well, I know it has to be less than or equal to 4, so it has to be anything this way. So what I might do is I might say, well, I wonder when y is 0. So I set this equal to 0, and I could solve this. So 0.5x equals -4. Divide by 0.5, and if you throw that in your calculator, you'll get -8. So what that means is that is this line. I'm going to do my best to draw a line. Woohoo! Right there. So that is that first one. Whew, we feel like we did a lot, but we still have the next one. The next one's actually pretty easy. When you just see a 5 there, that just means y equals 5, or we're doing functions, f of x equals 5. So that's just the straight horizontal line at y equals 5. But we have to be careful because this is less than, so at -4, that's going to be an open circle because it's not less than or equal to. And then I'm going to go all the way to 2, and that's going to be a closed circle because of that line under it. So if I can draw a straight line, gee, good gosh, I went from bad to worse, and pretty good. So we know it has to be anything greater than 2, and then I'm graphing this function. So how to graph this function, and if you remember the deal with slopes, I know it's going to be going down, okay? But I could pick, maybe pick a value that I think might work out to an actual point, not a decimal. So I picked 4, and you might say, well, why'd you pick 4? I don't know. I just saw that 4, when I multiply this, I get a nice value. And so this gives me 4. So it looks like it's going to touch right there. So if I can go through that point, then that simply goes down. Okay, let's see if I can draw this. So I know my first one was at -4 and 2. So I just think I just want that one. And I want to go, remember it kind of touched there, and this was what, a closed circle. And then my next one was -4 at 5, and then this went to 2, and this was an open circle. And now finally I can grab this, and you have to be careful because remember it went through what, 4 at 4, and so I think hopefully that would do it.